I want to talk about the AI bubble. Right now, there are a lot of companies investing in AI, and the valuations are sky high, and a lot of people are shouting that this is a bubble. And it reminds them a lot of the dot com bubble when everything that had internet, uh, every business that said that we are working on the internet, it would bubble up and attract a lot of investment into it. And these days, everyone says that it's very similar with AI. And I'm not really buying that. I think those that AI is definitely in a bubble state because a lot of cash is being poured into it, and but the difference is that the companies that are getting these investments are very different. Sure, there might be some that are being created at this moment and they are getting a lot of investment just because they are saying they will use AI. But the main players like Google, Meta, Amazon, Nvidia, Oracle, etc. All these companies, they are big behemoths of companies, and they are using their operating cash flow and diverting resources maybe from other places, and they are investing into AI. So it's not like if AI popped and everyone decided that, yeah, AI is garbage, we're not using it, it's not generating any money, and this bubble of an idea of AI would pop, then all these companies that were investing money in AI would like disappear, go bankrupt, etc. That's not going to happen with Google or Microsoft or Meta, etc. Why? Well, let me give him an example of Meta and its metaverse. I don't have the correct numbers, but they invested a shit ton of money into this metaverse project, and they have nothing to show for it. And they still have Facebook, they still have Instagram, whatever else they are, WhatsApp, I guess, and they're generating a lot of money. And even after they burned like a ton of capital on their lame project, they are still going sky high. Basically, after their whole fiasco with Metaverse, their stock adjusted to the downside, but the last time I saw it was has rebounded after it. So this bubble, if it pops, it will be like 20-30% minus on these stocks, I guess. Maybe more on Nvidia, because Nvidia is definitely in a huge bubble, and if AI is not going to be used that much and it's not going to be as viable commercially, then definitely we will not need that many GPUs and the sales will drop. And yeah, if you are invested in Nvidia and you think this is a bubble, then that's a bad idea. But overall, what my main idea is that this is a different kind of bubble. The US is heavily investing and they are strategically placing themselves as the leader of the AI revolution. They are pulling a lot of money into this, and the companies that are building these models, they might not even be the main beneficiaries. Like, for example, the ISP providers of the late dot-com bubble, you would not think about investing into them. They are like utility companies like water, electricity, etc. you are not expecting like crazy returns from them. So a similar thing can be with Nvidia or OpenAI or Microsoft or Google, that they will have these models, but they will not find a way how to monetize them, which is kind of showing up in the reports that it's not that easy to get people to buy your subscription for your AI model, because every company has their own model and you are basically squeezing the profits and the margins are quite tight. Maybe OpenAI with ChatGPT, they have kind of a branding advantage, though I'm not quite sure how much does that accumulate to. Overall, there's also, I had read reports that basically there are power users that will buy your premium subscription if it's like, I think on cloud, they had a premium subscription of like $1,000 for a year or a month. But these power users would use the AI models day and night to create different apps, videos, images, etc. And they would use more computing power than what they paid for. So yeah, I think in a lot of cases, when people are paying for the AI infrastructure, it happens to be that these users are the power users and they are using as much resources as they can, and usually they're using more than they have paid for. So that's not a good business model, and it's only possible because we are in this bubble and a lot of money is pouring in and we can experiment with that. But yeah, it can very well be that these AI providers will be like the ISPs of the internet service providers, where you don't expect a lot of profit from them. And the profits will come from companies that manage to figure out how to use AI to improve your processes, to become more productive, to make more out of it than you pay for, and make more money out of that. Those will be the main companies that will win from this. Now, obviously, the US has a geopolitical interest of winning this race against China. So, yeah, burning all this money is definitely justified, and a lot of companies and retail is also investing into this and are expecting results. Still, if you are expecting a dot-com bubble and the burst, where there was a long recovery, a long and painful recovery, I really don't expect this to happen with AI. So yeah, these are my thoughts about AI. If you have any questions or you want to discuss anything, leave me a comment in the comment box below. See you in another video.